We picked up a somewhat large Azure order last night, and as I was putting it away, I realized I wanted to share with you what we get. I always love watching other people's grocery haul videos. I feel like I oftentimes am like, oh, I didn't realize that that store had that available. So anyways, I thought it would be fun to share with y'all what we ordered on our most recent Azure order. If you're unfamiliar with Azure, I like to refer to it as like Costco meets Amazon. Have like a wide array of foods that you can choose from. Everything is very highly sourced. It's a company here in Oregon, which I love. And then it's kind of like a co-op. So you put your order in for the month, and then they do a drop at a location. So they drop all your groceries at this location, you meet them at that location, and you pick up all of your stuff. So I have been ordering from them for maybe a couple of years now, and always find so many great things. So I thought I would share with you some of what we picked up this month, as we're kind of trying to restock our pantry and our home from moving to Oregon from Texas. So anyways, I just grabbed some onions. I always need these. I probably should have grabbed more than this, but that's okay. It at least will get us a couple of meals. This big box is a big box of organic apples, which apples right now are kind of hard to find like a good quality one, because of the stuff that they're spraying on the apples to keep them fresh. Azure doesn't do any of that. And so I can trust that these are good quality apples. And I love that they even come with like blemishes, because oftentimes grocery stores will throw away anything that has any kind of bump or bruise on it, which is just like, that's how they come off the tree. So got a big box of this. I ordered a big box of pears too, but they were out of those, which is totally fine. Our boys go through apples like no one's business. And so I love that I'm like stocked for at least maybe a couple weeks now. This is a whole thing of coconut waters, which I haven't tried this brand before, but they're organic coconut waters, no added sugars or anything. So I thought I would give them a try. I use them on a daily basis in my morning adrenal cocktail, which I shared about in an email a couple months ago. A whole thing of diced tomatoes. We use these all the time for stews, soups, chilies, all the things. I got these 3 things of pumpkin. I love putting pumpkin in breakfast, like pumpkin pancakes, but also in chili I love putting it in as well. It just makes it extra creamy, and there's so many good nutrients in pumpkin as well. So okay, a couple small things that are back here. These cute little, I'll pull them out and see if you can see them any better, but they're beeswax candles. And this one is a little bear holding a beehive. And then this one is just a little bear standing. But I got this idea from a friend to have our oldest have like his own little morning routine where he gets to wake up before the other boys, gets to light his own candle, and gets to do a worksheet of math. It's something that it's not his favorite, and so I'm trying to find fun and unique ways to encourage him in that, which I love that I can do in homeschooling. And then I got a couple just pillar beeswax candles too. I think these are supposed to last a good long while, burn longer, and give off more light than other wax candles. So these are good to have for like an emergency kit, or if you just want like more of a calming. I've also read too that beeswax candles are really good for purifying the air too, and that they'll give off like a honey scent. Oh yeah, it totally smells like honeycomb. So anyways, I'm excited for those, and I might even start one here this afternoon. A friend and I were just chatting the other day about the benefits of oil pulling. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. There's plenty of information about it, but I saw that Azure had this book, The Coconut Oil Miracle. So I think it was like $10, and I thought it would just be interesting to flip through, read on some, there's like, you know, different sections about different topics. So I thought that would just be a fun read. We stocked up on a bunch of potatoes this time. So I got yellow potatoes and red potatoes. We like to use these, like, just quarter them up, pop them in the oven, or put them in soups, put them in stews. We'll shred them up and put them in our egg scramble, which we actually do more sweet potatoes. These are a purple sweet potato, which I don't know if we've ever actually tried a purple sweet potato, but I thought it would be fun. So I got a thing of purple sweet potatoes and just regular white sweet potatoes. We do burgers and sweet potato fries often, and then almost daily right now we are doing a sweet potato scramble, just shredded up sweet potato and scrambled egg, you know, and the boys love it, and it's a great, like, high protein breakfast to get them going for the day. I got some celery because I have a recipe I'm gonna use this with. Some cabbage. I've been experimenting with making our own sauerkraut, and so I thought purple, or I guess it's considered red cabbage, would be a fun one to experiment with. Spaghetti squash, just for another meal that we're gonna be having here in the next week or so. We got this whole pack of bell peppers. Our boys love bell peppers. They'll just snack on them all day. I'll just slice them into slices, and they'll just eat so many of them. So I love that I can have like a whole pack of them. These are lovely. Let's see. This one is an unsalted. So I got unsalted and salted somewhere. Butters. Grazier's grass-fed butter. So I got 3 of each kind. Chris puts the unsalted in his coffee. We cook with the salted, all the things with the salted one. So I maybe should have got 2 of the salted, but we'll be fine for now. This is one of my absolute favorite things to get from Azure, is this massive brick of raw cheese. We love cheese in our family. We love drinking raw milk and eating raw milk foods, just for all the great benefits that you get from it. So I love having this on hand. And then here, I like making our own nut granola. And so I grabbed a bunch of stuff for that. We have some toasted coconut. The thing that I love about a lot of their stuff, like this doesn't have any added sugar, which a lot of times there's just added sugar, which is so annoying. And then we've got some walnuts, and then a lot of times nuts will have added seed oils on them, which they don't do any of that, and so that's so great too. Some raw pecans and raw almonds, and I'll just blend those all up together, add with some honey and vanilla and the coconut chips, and we'll have like a yummy granola. I actually also, I just remember this, bought shampoo from them. It's in the shower because I used it. That's another great, like, they have household stuff, they have beauty products, so many fun things. I feel like I'm always finding something new to order from them. So anyways, thank you. Be sure to join me next week as I share my simple meal planning tips that I use to meal plan for our whole family for the week, including what my husband geniusly named our capsule meals. So I will see you then.